The scene is tense in the heart of New York City. Amidst the dust and debris of a ferocious battle between Iron Man and the Hulk, Iron Fist surveys the destruction in disbelief. He exclaims, "My God." The Hulk's crushed Iron Man like a tin can. He's unstoppable. His frustration grows as he turns to Doctor Strange, hidden within the safety of an illusion cloaking the mansion. "Come on, Strange," he pleads. "We can't just hide here." Luke, Spider-Woman, and Spider-Man are out there fighting for their lives. The Hulk's going to kill them all. But Strange remains composed, though his words reveal the gravity of the situation. He reminds Danny of the Hulk's past. The Hulk was never a killer, but maybe that changed after his supposed friends, exiled him to an alien planet after his wife and a million others were blown up. Can you blame him for his rage? Luke Cage interjects, defending Strange. "This wasn't your doing, Doc." But Strange takes responsibility, revealing a harsh truth. "No, I wasn't involved in the destruction, but Danny's right. Black Bolt, Iron Man, Reed Richards, and I were the ones who shot the Hulk into space. Whatever he's become, we lit that spark, and now he's come for us, for me. Maybe he's right to do so." Iron Fist presses on, incredulous. "You're the Sorcerer Supreme, Strange. You have the power to end this. Why won't you act?" Strange responds with quiet resolve. "What do you expect me to do? Send him away again, only for him to return, angrier and more dangerous? No, Danny." Echo, her voice cutting through the room, proposes a grim solution. "Then kill him." Strange recoils at the thought. Number to kill him would damn my soul forever. But there is another way. He closes his eyes, his voice heavy with the weight of his decision. "Pray for me, children, for I have begun the incantations. I seek a hero, a being capable of defeating and redeeming the Hulk in the same moment. But this spell is fragile. It depends on the Hulk's willingness to let me in. And given how much he hates us, I don't know if it will work." The room falls silent. The stakes are clear, and Strange shoulders the burden of a dangerous gamble, one that could determine the fate of heroes and the city alike. The battle rages on, chaos erupting in the heart of New York City. The Hulk, fueled by unrelenting fury, roars, "Grrrah!" His sheer power has already brought Iron Man to his knees, and the Avengers look on, their determination wavering but not broken. One Avenger speaks, rallying the team. "If we're gonna do this, let's do it. He's just one guy after a..." But before the sentence is finished, a voice interrupts, strong and commanding. One of the Hulk's warbound steps forward, introducing their fearsome team. "We are the warbound of Sakaar," he announces, each name carrying weight and history. Hiroim the Shamed, Korg the Cronin, Elo Kaifi, Mick the Unhived, No Name of the Brood. "And we stand with the Hulk." Hiroim takes the lead, his voice reverberating with loyalty and defiance. "He is our king, a hero, the Sakarsan-made flesh who saved our planet from destruction. While you stand with Iron Man, Richards, and Strange, murderers, child killers, world breakers." The accusation hangs heavy in the air, but Hiroim doesn't stop. He offers a grim ultimatum. "We'll give you one chance, human. Speak your true name and be bound to us forever. Stand with the Hulk or fall like the others." The Avengers hesitate, but not Spider-Man, who quips through the tension. "Serve the Green King, and he'll serve." Before he can finish, Ms. Marvel cuts him off, her voice sharp and resolute. "To hell with that." Ares, the god of war, seizes the moment, shouting with fervor, "Avengers, attack!" As the clash intensifies, a voice cuts through the chaos. She-Hulk steps forward, her presence commanding attention. "Wait, Ares," she says firmly. Ares, always brash, doesn't back down. "Want to lose that hand, woman?" he snarls. Ms. Marvel, caught off guard, questions her. "She-Hulk, what are you doing?" Len Sampson adds fuel to the tension, voicing suspicion. "Careful, Ms. Marvel. Iron Man might have given her powers back, but we still don't know whose side she's really on." She-Hulk turns to Samson, her words sharp with frustration. "That's your problem in a nutshell, Samson. You think there have to be sides. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to talk." Samson, unimpressed, reminds her of past failures. "You tried this trick the last time, Jen, and the Hulk nearly killed you during his rampage in Jericho. But She-Hulk won't be swayed." Her voice carries both pain and resolve as she fires back. "Because you had the bright idea of separating Bruce Banner from the Hulk, Len." Then she turns her focus to the towering figure of the Hulk. With a mix of hope and determination, she calls out to him, "If my cousin is in there, he'll listen to me." Her tone softens, almost pleading. "Some mess, huh, Bruce? Let me help." It's a gamble, a desperate attempt to reach the man buried beneath the monster. The battlefield holds its breath, waiting to see if the She-Hulk's words can pierce through the Hulk's rage. The tension escalates as Meek, one of the warbound, confronts She-Hulk with unrelenting anger. His words cut deep. "Can you bring back the hivelings who died in Crown City? Can you bring back the mother of Elo Kaifi, the elders of Hiroam the Shamed, Kyera the Old Strong, the Hulk's bride and queen?" She-Hulk, unwavering, dismisses him. "I'm not talking to you, Bug," she says curtly, her focus solely on her cousin. The Hulk, towering and furious, looks down at her. His voice is cold, final. "Walk away, now." But She-Hulk doesn't flinch. She speaks with resolve, trying to reach Bruce Banner within the monster. "Bruce, if Tony and the others were involved in this, we'll put them on trial. You know me. I'll stand by you to the end. But we have to do this the right way, and..." She hesitates, her voice faltering. "Now, I can't." The Hulk's reply is blunt, cutting through her words like a blade. "Then stop talking and start fighting," Ms. Marvel shouts, her voice filled with urgency. "Jen." She-Hulk turns back briefly, trying to hold the line. "Just wait. If we don't throw the first..." Her words trail off as the tension reaches its breaking point, the fragile hope of reason slipping away in the face of the Hulk's overwhelming rage. The battle teeters on the edge of no return. The Hulk's rage boils over, and with an earth-shaking roar, he lunges at She-Hulk. "Grah!" he shouts, his fury unstoppable. She-Hulk braces herself, but even she can't mask her frustration. "Damn it, Bruce," she yells, engaging him in a fierce one-on-one battle. The Avengers, watching the confrontation unfold, realize they can no longer stand idle. With a commanding cry, they charge into the fray. "Avengers, attack!" The battlefield becomes a storm of chaos and fury as heroes and warbound clash. Amidst the chaos, the Hulk delivers a devastating punch, slamming She-Hulk into the ground with unrelenting force. In agony, She-Hulk can only whisper a desperate plea. "God, help us," she says, her strength fading against the unstoppable might of the Hulk. The scene is a harrowing display of power, determination, and the devastating consequences of a conflict spiraling beyond control. As She-Hulk lay battered on the ground, Ares, the god of war, charged toward the Hulk, his voice a booming challenge. "Ah! Trying to run, monster?" The Hulk stood his ground, unyielding. As Ares closed in, the Hulk countered with a devastating punch, sending Ares crashing to the ground. His voice thundered with defiance. "No, never!" The battlefield erupted into chaos as the Avengers and the Hulk's warbound collided in an all-out war. Each side fought with unrelenting ferocity, Earth's mightiest heroes against the unstoppable rage of the Hulk and his loyal companions. The clash of titans shook the ground, the stakes growing higher with every blow. It was a battle for survival, redemption, and vengeance, one that would leave scars on all who dared to stand in its path. The battle rages on with no mercy. The Hulk and Heroim team up against Len, their combined attack hitting like a thunderous explosion. Boom! The ground trembles under the force of their strike. Meanwhile, Elo charges at Spider-Man, her movement swift and relentless. Across the battlefield, Meek takes on Ms. Marvel, unleashing a barrage of energy blasts. Pew! Pew! Ms. Marvel, caught in the crossfire, grits her teeth in frustration as she's brought to her knees. Her voice carries a bitter realization. This is stupid. We're playing their game. The Hulk's stronger than he's ever been, and each one of his buddies is almost as strong as he used to be. We can't beat them trading head-on punches like this. A flicker of hope appears in her voice as she clings to a desperate strategy. Maybe we can't beat them, period. But if we can buy some time, maybe Reed Richards can. Her words underline the dire situation. The Avengers are outmatched, and their only chance lies in buying precious time for a greater plan to unfold. Amidst the chaos, the scene shifts to Mr. Fantastic, Storm, and T'Challa working frantically in a high-tech lab. Reed Richards issues a sharp command. All right, Storm, that's enough. Now everybody clear out. Johnny, confused by the urgency, questions him. Clear out. T'Challa, focused on the task, points out the unfinished work. We're not done yet, Reed. There are 3 more layers of circuitry too. But Reed interrupts, his voice firm and resolute. I'll finish it, T'Challa. Now go, before it's too late. He pauses for a moment, his tone softening as he addresses T'Challa. You didn't have anything to do with the Hulk's exile. This isn't your fight. The gravity of the situation hangs in the air as Reed prepares to take on the burden alone, knowing the stakes couldn't be higher. In the lab, T'Challa, Storm, and the Fantastic Four watch in horror as the screen displays the Hulk mercilessly smashing the Avengers. T'Challa's voice carries a grim weight. Unfortunately, you made it our fight. You and your friends made it the whole world's fight. Storm chimes in, her words resolute. And now that the Hulk smashed the Avengers, you'll need every one of us if we're to have any hope of stopping him. Reed begins to respond, his voice heavy with doubt. But Sue Storm cuts him off sharply. Shut up, Reed. Reed's frustration spills over. This is insane, Sue. His power is off the charts. There's literally no way you can stop him. Now get out of here before... Sue interrupts again, her voice unwavering. And let him kill you before I have the chance to give you a piece of my mind. Reed looks at her, the tension giving way to a quiet, heartfelt acknowledgement. Oh, Sue. Suddenly, Firestorm's alarmed voice breaks through. Reed, he's here! All eyes turn to see the Hulk leaping toward them, a force of destruction. But before he can strike, Storm takes decisive action. Not quite, she declares, unleashing a powerful attack against the approaching Hulk. The air erupts with a thunderous wakum as the battle begins anew, the team standing together against the unstoppable rage of the Green Giant. As the battle rages on, Korg steps forward, his booming voice addressing the defenders. We just want Richards, Earthman. Grim stands firm, his resolve unshaken. Come on, Rocky. Gonna have to go through us to get him. Ello smirks, her tone dripping with confidence. Sounds like fun. Hiroam joins in, his words heavy with certainty. Give up, human. You know you can't stop us. But T'Challa, ever composed, retorts sharply. Clearly, you haven't met my wife. The scene shifts dramatically as Storm launches a powerful attack, striking the Hulk and sending him crashing down from the building. Her voice carries authority as she calls out, All clear, Johnny. Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, seizes the moment, grinning as he quips, Hands up, sports fans. The stage is set for the next clash as the heroes rally together, showcasing their unyielding spirit against the unstoppable force of the Hulk and his warbound. Storm, seizing the opportunity, summons the power of the storm, calling down a crackling bolt of lightning toward the Hulk. With a fierce look in her eyes, she declares, I think I hear thunder. The sky rumbles as the lightning strikes with devastating force. At the same time, Johnny Storm, ever the fiery force, unleashes his own assault. Boom, 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 he exclaims, as flames explode around the Hulk, a barrage of fire aimed at the Green Giant. The The combined attacks from Storm and Johnny ignite the battlefield, creating an intense storm of lightning and fire, pushing the Hulk to his limits as the battle rages on. The battle between the Hulk and the combined might of Storm and Johnny intensifies. Storm, wielding the power of the storm, unleashes her fury with thunder and lightning, but the Hulk absorbs every strike with his massive form. Johnny, flames roaring around him, pushes his fiery attacks to their maximum, engulfing the Hulk in blazing infernos. But despite the overwhelming assault, the Hulk remains unfazed, his rage only growing. With a deafening roar, the Hulk retaliates, launching a brutal counterattack. One by one, he takes down both Storm and Johnny. The powerful winds of the storm are no match for his strength, and the flames of Johnny's fire are extinguished by his overwhelming might. In an instant, the two heroes are left down, struggling to recover as the Hulk stands victorious over their fallen forms. The battle is far from over, but for now, the Hulk reigns supreme. As Korg looks on at the devastation caused by Hulk's overwhelming force, he turns to Grim, calling out, "Earthman, wait, you've already lost." But Grim isn't backing down. With a determined glare, he leaps from the building, charging straight toward the Hulk. "People have been telling me that all my life, fella," Grim retorts. But Mrs. Grimm's blue-eyed boy never walks away when it's clobberin' time. With a mighty punch, Grim slams his fist into the Hulk's face, blood splattering from the impact. The force of the blow shakes the ground, but the Hulk merely grins, unfazed by the assault. "All right then," Grim mutters, ready for whatever comes next. Grim stands tall, unyielding in the face of the Hulk's rage, showing that even when the odds seem impossible, he'll never back down from a fight. The intense battle rages on between Grim and the Hulk. As the two titans clash, Heroim watches closely, his voice echoing the somber words, "May he who dies." But before he can finish, the Hulk lands a crushing blow, slamming Grim to the ground with terrifying force. The impact is overwhelming, and Hulk's voice rumbles, "Die well." Grim, once standing tall and defiant, now lies defeated, a testament to the sheer power of the Hulk. The battle has taken a brutal turn, showing just how unstoppable the Hulk is in his quest for vengeance. Amidst the chaos and destruction, a sudden powerful shadow cuts through the madness. A voice echoes, "Hello, Hulk. That's right, old friend. I've come to help you." The Hulk, momentarily stunned, recognizes the figure. Sentry, Golden Man," he mutters, the weight of the words heavy on his heart. Korg, confused and frustrated, shouts, "Hulk? What are you talking about?" But Grim, understanding the situation, speaks up. "Forget it. He ain't gonna listen to you now. I never much liked the guy, but one thing about the Sentry, he could always calm the Hulk down. They're friends, real friends, not this stupid warbound thing you guys keep talking about." As the golden figure steps forward, the light grows brighter, and the Sentry declares, "It's over." Hulk, his rage now quelled by the presence of his old ally, responds quietly, "Yes, it is." The confrontation reaches its turning point. The tension in the air shifts as the Hulk's fury begins to fade, replaced by something different. Hope, calm. Whatever it is, the presence of the Sentry signals a change in the battle's tide. Suddenly, with a thunderous crash, the Hulk attacks the light figure with a powerful boom. But to his shock, the golden figure is revealed to be none other than Reed Richards, disguised as the Sentry. The Hulk's fury ignites even more as he relentlessly continues his assault on Reed. Sue Storm, witnessing the violent attack, shouts desperately, "Stop, Bruce. You know Reed didn't." The Hulk, consumed by his rage, roars back, "If I set a bomb, killed your husband, killed your children, your whole world, Would you ever stop? Sue, heartbroken and trying to reach the man she knows beneath the rage, responds softly. You don't have to do this. I know you, Bruce. You're not a... Her words hang in the air, filled with a painful understanding that the man she once knew is lost, consumed by anger, and unable to stop. The battle between Hulk and Sue Storm intensifies, with explosive force echoing through the air. Bram! Bram! The sounds of Hulk's mighty blows resonate as he swings, determined to crush everything in his path. Reed, using his incredible powers, counters with a swift thwip, thwip as he summons her force fields, desperately trying to defend herself against the Hulk's fury. The clash is intense as the two powerful forces collide, each struggling to maintain control in a battle that's far beyond what either of them could have ever imagined. The battle reaches a devastating peak as Hulk unleashes his raw power. With a mighty force, he crushes both Sue Storm and Reed Richards, sending shockwaves through the battlefield. Hulk's fury knows no bounds. His overwhelming strength leaves nothing standing in his wake, as both of the Fantastic Four members are incapacitated under his wrath. In this moment, the Hulk proves that no matter the opponent, nothing can stop him. The Avengers, the Fantastic Four, none of them stand a chance against the Green Behemoth's unstoppable rage. Sue Storm reaches out in desperation, calling to Sentry. Bob, it's Sue. We failed. We tried to do it for you. Reed synthesized your energies and tried to calm the Hulk down, but it didn't work. We need you now, the real you, the hero, the friend. As the battle rages on, Sue's plea echoes through the chaos, hoping for a response from Sentry, the one figure who might still have the power to help save the day. As the chaos continues, a supporter of Hulk speaks up, explaining their reason for staying in the midst of the destruction. This whole town's supposed to be evacuated. Why did you stay? 'Cause that son of a so-and-so Iron Man thinks he's better than everyone. And I wanted to see what happened when he got it. Because Doctor Strange dances with the devil, and only the Hulk can sweep his contagion from God's green earth. I love a parade. The supporters' words reveal a defiant attitude, showing that some believe Hulk's destructive path is not only justified, but necessary in the battle against those who have crossed a line. Amid the chaos, Rick Jones, desperate to reach the Hulk, rushes forward, calling out, "This is insane. I need to meet him." He makes his way to the Hulk, shouting, "Hey Hulk, remember me?" However, Meek, one of the Hulk's warbound, quickly interrupts, revealing their knowledge of Rick. "Rick Jones, we know who you are. Saw you in our robot's files. Who sent you? No one a liar. You call yourself the Hulk's friend. But you left him to remember, to help the puny humans who sent you. Captain America." Meek's words cut deep as they accuse Rick of abandoning Hulk in the past, a betrayal that still lingers in the tense atmosphere surrounding the battle. Rick Jones, standing before the Hulk, speaks with a heavy heart. "A lot's happened since you've been away. Tony and Reed, they kind of screwed things up. I wish you'd been here before. You may go nuts, but 9 times out of 10, you seem to hit whoever needs hitting, and those guys sure needed it. But not like this, Hulk. Not like this." There, his voice falters, understanding the severity of the chaos surrounding them. Rick, once hopeful, now fears the consequences of the Hulk's fury, knowing that the situation has spiraled far beyond anyone's control. Suddenly, Doctor Strange seizes control of the Hulk's mind, attempting to calm the raging beast. But the Hulk, furious and desperate, shouts, "Get out of my head!" In an explosive burst of power, the Hulk leaps away, breaking free from Strange's mental grasp. The battle rages on as the Hulk continues his path of destruction, unstoppable and filled with raw anger. Doctor Strange, struggling to maintain control, grits his teeth and mutters, "NNGH." For this enchantment to work, he must open the door, but he's so angry. and everything he sees just makes him angrier. The spell struggles to take hold as the Hulk's fury grows, making it nearly impossible for Strange to reach him. The tension rises, with every moment pushing the limits of both magic and might. General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross steps forward, taking charge of the mission. With determination in his voice, he declares, "Those costumed clowns have had their chance." It's clear that Ross is ready to take matters into his own hands, confident that the Hulk's rampage requires a different kind of intervention. The stakes are rising, and Ross's leadership could be the key to turning the tide in this battle.